In this video, with the help of Emily and Vasant, who wanted to participate in building their own wedding props, we built this bar using 3 wooden pallets. It was finished with a mahogany stain. A shelf was added on the inside to hold the drinks. A sign was added and it was ready for their big day. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. The pallets were checked for any loose nails and any damaged boards were replaced. They were then sanded using a belt sander. The legs on all the pallets were cut to the same length. One of the pallets was cut in half to be used as the 2 side pieces. And this is what happens when you turn your back on your workers. I need a foreman. The 2 pallets for the front of the bar were laid on the floor and lines were drawn to cut off the excess so that they would butt against each other. The side piece was butted up against the front piece and attached with screws. It was time to then bring the 2 halves together.
How can we serve you?
The halves were clamped together, then 3 3/8-inch holes were drilled. And here we see Xavier, the foreman hired, giving instructions to Emily and Vasant on what tool to use to tighten the 3/8-inch bolt. The length for the shelf was measured, including the areas where the grooves would be cut out so that the shelf could slide to fit flush against the front halves. 1x12 lengths were used for the shelf and for the top of the bar. The shelf and the top pieces were secured with 1.5-inch screws. Once it was assembled, mahogany stain was applied. The entire bar was sanded before several coats of varnish were applied. Two braces were added so that we could attach 2 upright pieces to hold a branch that would span across the length of the bar. I then lasered the design onto white pine using my X Tool D1. This laser is absolutely fantastic. If you are interested in purchasing one, I will leave a link below in the description. Using a jigsaw, I cut curves into the corners and then routed the edges to give it a finished look. It was then sprayed with 2 coats of lacquer. The finished bar was loaded onto the van and taken to the wedding venue.